Namaste friends, welcome to Learn with J, empowered by Magic Needles. This day I am here with the hexagon pattern which is worked in the granny square pattern, but we are going to use the 3DC cluster and 3DC and DCs to make this pattern. In this I have used 3DC cluster, and in this I have used 2DC cluster. I'll be demonstrating the 2DC cluster. It's similar to 3DC cluster. Only thing is we are going to do two incomplete double crochets and complete the double crochet to make 2DC cluster. So let me demonstrate this hexagon to you. Yesterday we did 3DC cluster, but we did it in the corners and the rest we had DCs. That was a square and this is a hexagon. So I'm going to use this yarn, Baby Peach Hobby Store Aran 100% premium acrylic anti-pill yarn with color code 2027. This is also made with the same thing, so this will become a pair for it. So let's go into the video without any delay. As usual, I'm using my H5mm Clover Amor hook. So for this I have begin with a magic ring. I did not chain 6 and start, so let me begin with a magic ring. So the first one is going to be incomplete DC, another incomplete DC, and the cluster. Chain 3. So another 2 DC cluster. Like this we are going to make total of 6 2 DC clusters and 6 chain 3 spaces in between. So let us complete and I'll get back to you when I reach the first cluster. Chain 3 DC cluster. I'll make one more time and show you. 2 incomplete DCs work together forms the DC cluster. Chain 3, another DC cluster. So let me complete this first round and get back to you. To join, chain 1 and make half double crochet in the very first cluster on top of the cluster, so that you come to the center of this chain space. Make a cluster. In every chain 3 space we are going to make 2 sets of 2 DC cluster separated by chain 3. So to go over to the next also chain 3. Chain 3. So in under every chain 3 space you're going to place 2 DC cluster, chain 3, 2 DC cluster. So continue. I shall come and meet in the beginning. I have come to the last. I'm placing my last cluster in the beginning chain 3 that we did. That is chain and half double crochet. Again chain, join with a half double crochet here. So there is going to be a difference here. Under this chain 3 we are going to place only one cluster, and here we are going to place 2 DC cluster, chain 3, 2 DC cluster. So that is what there is a small change in this pattern. Otherwise it's normal to consider this as the corner, but I am going to consider this as the corner. So place your first cluster here, chain 3. Here you're going to place a cluster, 2DC cluster, chain 3 and a 2DC cluster. So chain 3 again, just one 2DC cluster here, chain 3, two DC cluster. In the beginning you will not see the hexagon shape. When we are finishing it, the hexagon shape will take place. There it will take its own shape. When you're working, it may not appear that you have an hexagon here. It will appear to be a circle, but on the finishing round it will take its shape. Alternatively, you can use the combination of 2DC cluster and 3DC cluster. Wherever you need to work the single cluster, you can have 3DC cluster, and in the corner spaces you can have the 2DC cluster. It's not going to matter much. It will appear better. That will also give its own beauty. DC cluster, chain 3, DC cluster, chain 3, chain 3 and DC cluster here, chain 3, another DC cluster here. Now we have come to the end, so chain 1, and you need to get to the middle of the chain space between this DC cluster and the last worked DC cluster. So we are going to chain 1 and half DC, and we have come to the center here. So henceforth it's the same thing. Under these 3 chain spaces you're going to work only one set of DC clusters, and these are the corners where you have these V stitches. These are the corners. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So let's begin our each cluster is separated by 3 chains. The only difference is in the corners we are working 3 DC cluster, chain 3, 3 DC cluster in the same space, and other 3 chain spaces we are working only 1 DC cluster. So this is how it goes. Complete this round. So you're going to work 2DC cluster, chain 3, 2DC cluster in every corner, and all other chain 3 spaces only 1 2DC cluster. So continue till the end. I shall meet you here. We'll come to the end of this round here. Chain 1 as usual and join with a half double crochet, so that you bring the hook to the center of the chain space created by HDC and chain 1. So in this round we are going to work DCs alone. This is a sample I'm showing. This you can make it any big that you want. You can go up to the size that you require and then complete the final rounds with a DC round and an SC round. So I am going to show you the DC round. It's going to be the same however big you make. So to begin with, the first DC or chain 3, that can be a thing. In every chain space we are going to place 3 DCs, and in the corner alone we are going to place 3 DC, chain 2, 3 DC. So I have done 2 DCs here. I'll complete with 1 DC when I come here. So again here this is not the corner, so 3 DCs. Again this is not a corner, so 3 DCs. Now we have come to the corner here. Here you place 3 DC, chain 2, 3 DC. Again, before you go to the next corner, under every chain 3 space you place 3 DCs. So continue placing 3 DCs under chain 3 space, and in the corners you make 3 DC, chain 2, 3 DC, and continue. I shall meet you at the beginning of this round here. We've come to the end of this round here. As soon as we did the DC round, the hexagon has taken its shape. So this is how it works. Now we have to make one final DC in this chain space. And we need to slip stitch and join, or you pull it up to the invisible join. So if this hook doesn't go, use a smaller hook and pull through. So this top V will be little dicey because I have done my standing DC here. So then pick up your original hook. And the next round it's going to be simply a single crochet round. Only when you come to the chain space you're going to do 2 single crochets under the chain space. You have 6 2 chain spaces. There you have to do 2 single crochets. So chain 1, start with the single crochet in the same stitch, place 1 single crochet in each of the stitches all around, and when you reach the corners place 2 single crochets. This will give a better finish to the hexagon motif. So we have reached the corner, so place 2 single crochets, and don't miss out this stitch. This stitch is very likely to be missed out when you are working in the round. So continue placing S's all around. Stop the video, continue placing all around, and I'll meet you in the beginning of this round here. I have placed my last single crochet here, so I just cut the yarn, pull out this yarn. So instead of joining to the first stitch here, I am going to insert my hook from behind the second SC of the round, pick up this yarn, pull it through, and I'm going to make a stitch over the first one. So bring it like this, and in the last V, insert your hook from behind, pick up and pull through. So your stitch is made, and then you tuck in and hide this yarn behind. So this is completed. See, both are same size. Thank you friends for watching this video. Have a great day. Hope you enjoyed this. Do comment, and then do not forget to subscribe to Magic Needles YouTube channel, and also hit on the bell icon so that you are notified as and when we are uploading new videos. Have a great day friends. Bye for now.